Hi everyone! Welcome to Tabletop Worms. Paizo announced that they were making Starfinder 2nd Edition on the first day of Gen Con 2023. We found this out while having an impromptu interview with the managing creative director for Starfinder, Thurston Hillman. Here's the interview. Enjoy!
Starfinder developer, but I can talk about Pathfinder.
Our friend Shades is a massive Starfinder fan. We got our first run of it with him.
Yeah.
Our big announcement here was we just announced Starfinder 2nd Editions.
You're doing Starfinder 2nd Edition?
We just announced it like an hour ago, but fully compatible with 2nd Edition. So Pathfinder.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Shades is going to be so happy about that, and I'm not have to tweet about it.
Yeah, it's so that's been our big news. So whilst I'm not a Pathfinder person, I sure know Pathfinder rules really well right now.
Yeah.
So, did y'all release that online on y'all's website?
Yeah. We just released a keynote that went up on like YouTube, Twitch, all of that. And then we have a StarfinderPlaytest.com on our website is now the site that just went live. We released a PDF, a field test, which has like the first 5 levels of the soldier class. So you can just go and test it out with some guns, and some monsters. We decided we wanted to give some substance to our announcements. So.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah, but we're really excited. Like we were running a playtest last week with new Starfinder classes working like in a same party with Pathfinder class. So we had like an operative with a gunslinger. Like
That'd
the
be
game is
super
gonna let you
cool.
do. Yeah.
So you can kind of reflavor like the Magus and other things like that into Starfinder.
Yeah, and like we're one of the things we're looking at is we've come up with like lists of deities. So we're doing all the domain rules. We don't really have a class that interacts too heavily with domains, but we want it in there so you can make a cleric of like a Starfinder deity.
Okay.
So,
That would be so
yeah.
cool.
Is this going to be compatible with the revised rules?
It's made with the remastered rules in mind. That's the basis.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
That's
Cool. That's super
cool.
Yeah, so we got a playtest book coming out next year, around this time, and then we're gonna do a playtest for a year to get feedback and work out the kinks and everything on like the first batch of classes and all that.
Yeah.
And then after that, we're gonna release like the core release in 2025 for everything.
Do you know if you plan to do the release as like the core rulebook like it traditionally is, where it's all 3 books together, or are you going to split them up?
So I think our plan with right now, and we haven't gone too deep into this, but we're looking at something like the Starfinder playtest rulebook. Probably is going to like be like, hey, you want to own like the new player core and GM core Pathfinder books, so that we don't have to repeat all the rules on like this is tactical combat that people who are going to playtest the game probably know or have access to.
Okay.
But when we release the core rulebooks, they're going to be like this game stands alone, so we'll repeat all that content.
Right. But does that mean, are you going to have like just a player's guide and then like a GM?
Yeah, so we're going to take like what the remaster's doing most likely. So like player core, game mastery core, alien core per se.
Yeah, I appreciate having it all in one, but at the same time, like as D&D players, we appreciate having it separated so that it can be more accessible, so to speak.
A big thing that's like for us for that too is logistics.
Yeah.
Stores are apprehensive stocking 600-page books, and also it's a pain to ship them. So the more pages we get down, whilst it is more product that we have to sell, and hey, we like money, but it actually is just better logistically for us.
That makes complete sense.
Lets our books get out there, because as we found out in January, our books sure flew off the shelf, and we had to order a bunch of them.
Yeah, so did the beginners.
Yeah, I know, a lot of things.
It's like both of the beginners boxes just suddenly went flying.
Just so happened to get a beginner's box right before it all went down.
I know, shock. Yeah, but no, so very exciting times ahead. Yes, I strongly though kineticist and the Rage of Elements, and in fact, the Rage of Elements has all the remastery stuff in it already.
Yes, I did know.
So
that.
I actually did have a quick question on the kineticist, because I love the idea of that. And you're saying that Starfinder, is there an idea behind how you're going to be able to run kineticist in Starfinder?
Oh, so like from the book, like you play that book and you'll be able to play alongside and it'll be balanced.
Okay.
You'll be able to take a fighter from the remaster and run it. Like the soldier class that we released, the soldier class for Starfinder isn't just fighter in space. Our whole goal is that all the Starfinder classes are not just like space rogue or space. Like the soldier is a con attribute primary class that specializes in area of effect weapons. They fire like cannons and machine guns.
You could reverse it in the Pathfinder if you want and be like, these are just repeating crossbows, have fun.
Yeah. Or you could like run a soldier who's time displaced and has like a laser cannon and is just going around, because the rules will be compatible. There's the metas of the games are going to be a bit different.
Yes.
So like we're going to assume that there's going to be some ancestries in our game that are going to start with natural flight, and that's just going to be a thing. Yeah, we're going to like our game's going to be more about like ranged combat, for example.
Sure,
So
sure.
you know, like we've been running playtests for the last several weeks, months, and like some fights we're averaging like 200 feet away from each other, which in a Pathfinder game is like what just
This does not exist.
But yeah, exactly. Like a flip mat only goes so far. But yeah, for us, we're really looking at those dynamics and having the games be compatible and work together. But some of those assumptions might be a bit different.
And the iconics will still be there, right?
Oh yeah. We actually just announced new Starfinder iconics today, so we've got like our Obozaya, Navasi, they're still around, but like our new iconic mystic is chkchk, the little larval guy who was carried around by the old iconic mystic, who is now grown up. Or we have like a Patra Solarian now, so replacing the old Kasatha one. So we're swapping out some of that.
Okay.
If you go to the StarfinderPlaytest.com, you'll find concept art and stuff there. We actually put up concept art.
Awesome. Well, thank you.